May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke audio podcast. I'm DC Poohbah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. So today we have a life in Bali with our guest, Ni Luh Sukasari. Ni and Lu are both like saying Miss or Mrs. I think Ni is Indonesian and Lu is Balinese. Not positive. I know Lu is Balinese, but I think, I don't know. Listen, let's just give her a call. She'll tell you what she does. She does, these days, she's moved from being president of the Bali Women's International Association to running an outfit that is giving legal aid, especially to women and children. The People's Law Center. It says Duta Bina Buhwana. So, here we go. Let's give a call to Sukasari. I call her Sari. That's what people call her.
Hello.
All right. So we're on.
Okay.
So, Sari.
Yes.
What's your full name? Sukasari, huh?
My name is Ni Luh Ratna Sukasari. It's a Balinese name.
You have a legal organization. What's the name of it?
It's called the People Law Center. It's to help people to get equal access to the law and the justice system.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing the law is power, and every layers of life is controlled by the law, and there is no such a thing called ignorant in the law. It's not an excuse as a law.
Yeah.
We're helping also vulnerable women and children and vulnerable people as well, because sometimes they don't know the law. And also we help to educate, to develop law in Bali, and also have more discussion what law needs revision. For example, the traditional law is equality of men and women as well.
Yeah. So, what are you involved? What's your organization involved with right now?
Right now, we are doing a seminar, and also we're helping cases of domestic violence.
Ooh.
We are using law and coordinating with other aspects as well, so we get a solution.
Yeah.
Yes. And we also helping we receive cases. For example, last night we received a case which is untreated wound, possibly causing this child to lose his arm. So we are dealing with it now. We're gonna use the law so he can get treatment. Sometimes, because their lack of education and financial, they don't know how to access the law, the hospital system, and everything. So we're helping with that.
Yeah. Wow. That's great. Do you now? My understanding is that women are at a disadvantage with the law here around divorce and marriage.
Yeah, that's quite true, especially the traditional law, which is quite unequal for women, where women during the marriage, they normally stay at home because man is actually the one who provides. And when the divorce situation, they're left with nothing with their, they have to go back to their family, and there is issue whether the family accepted or not. It is actually part of the traditional law. There is different Indonesian law and traditional law. The traditional law still prevails, So if cases can be solved in Indonesian law, they try to solve it in Indonesian law. However, certain law needs conversation, needs to start discussion, because probably we need some adjustment. This is coming from also from the center, but also from certain women who want some revision to the traditional law. We're starting the conversation now.
Yeah.
And also, we helping the government, not helping the government, we're also suggesting the government the type of law needed to have more balance between different types of law in Indonesia, because sometimes there is marriage law, immigration law, and different set of law, and combining it sometimes is difficult. So we're trying to have more discussion on that. There are plenty of things we're doing here now. We're doing seminar as well. We're doing a program called Family Justice to help domestic violence and vulnerable women and children.
Yeah.
So we're using the law. There are many organizations in Bali, charitable organizations in Bali. I'm not going to name names, but they're normally helping with the rehabilitation. But sometimes the law is needed. We have a case before where organizations trying to help this father and daughter. The daughter was ill, but the father using her to find money. And there is nothing that organization can do. Have you there beforehand? We can use the law and saying like, the child has a right. And, you cannot have that child like that, even for money.
Yeah.
So sometimes the law is needed, and we also have connection with the politician. We use the politician as well to help us to get our aims as well, and other authority as well. We're still working on it. Yeah.
When a couple have children and get divorced, is what's the law around who gets the children?
If depending on the religious as well, if a Muslim, they have to go to Muslim court, religious court. They have their set of rules. As Balinese, they have to go to their traditional law. The children normally go with the father, especially boys. And if they are not, they go to Indonesian law. So that's the complexity of Indonesia. If you cannot agree, then you can use the Indonesian law. But normally it's being solved in the family level. There is also the law, there is also the execution of the law. That's also different. Sometimes they find, well, this is a conversation that will be started as well. The custody of the child. If the mom or the dad that is custody the child, it doesn't regulate how long they'll get, for example, once a week or something. So it does need to be more regulated when having the cases. For every cases are different. Sometimes the welfare of a child needs to be number one before any other issues.
Yeah. Is it common for divorced parents to share custody of the children?
Not common.
Is that right?
As far as I know.
Wow.
Not common. In America, it's much regulated. Yeah, I think it's much regulated. How long the parents get the. But in Indonesia, as far as I know, it's not common.
Yeah.
And sometimes the child left of their part of their family, which also disadvantage the child, because the adult can have the problem, but when coming to the child, then the adults need to just put their problem aside. So there is still room for improvement in that. There is also a cultural aspect where as a boy then has to go with the family of the boy, of the father, and the mother needs to go back to her family life. So that's also the intricacy of the law. So we are starting the conversation how to respect the law with the modern life.
Yeah.
Because the law needs to be reflected with the modern laws and the man.
Yeah. Do you find caste issues? Do you deal with caste issues sometimes? I'm sure that would go to traditional court, but do you find yourselves helping people with some issue having to do with caste?
With the caste issue, it's different to different village. We are helping them, but we have to be very careful here because it has to be what's best for everyone. Because in Bali, it's about community living as well. But we are starting the conversation on that because every village has different sets of rules. So we are trying to start a conversation on that, yes.
Yeah.
But if the traditional court fail, then we go to the national court.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To the national law,
Mm-hmm.
Indonesian law.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you from?
I'm Balinese. My mom is from Jogja. My dad is from Bali.
Jogja. That's the only place in Java where Katrinka and I have been, and we liked it a lot.
Yeah, and there is a lot of model in Jogja we're trying to bring to Bali as well.
Mm-hmm.
There is organization in Jogja. Jogja is known for educational town.
Right. It's the intellectual center. Yeah.
Yeah. The People Center is founded by a law professor from Jogja as well, and my mother, which is from Bali. So we're trying to have some of the models that already work in Jogja to bring to Bali, in the hope that we can develop further in terms of the law, because the law controls every aspect of people life.
Yeah.
It needs to reflect the demand, reflect the current norm, and also the current situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
but Indonesian law is based on the national law of Undang-Undang Dasar 45, which is enacted in 1945. That's like our Magna Carta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where in Bali did you say you're from?
I'm in Dalong, next to Canggu.
Oh, Canggu.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm originally from Dalong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's near Tanah Lot, on the way to Tanah Lot.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tanah Lot, the most visited site in Bali by tourists. Pretty busy place. I find it best to get there at 8 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, although that's hard to do. What's your story? How did you get involved with this legal aid organization?
About 1 year ago, I've been asked to be the chairwoman of a foundation in Dalong. The foundation has been shared from 1997, used to be a training center, now a school with a license to educate and empower. So I took over the foundation, and it's a big estate, about 50 acres. So I have some friends of mine saying that there is no certainty in law, etc., etc. So I'm trying to bring the model of citizen advice bureau and also legal aid that I have used to know in the UK to have it in Bali. Because I see personally myself, there is no, well, the government has it, but there is no a center where anyone can just walk into and ask general thing about the law.
Yeah.
There is also like a legal aid, but that's normally the case is just being taken to court.
Yeah.
So there's already incident.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if a woman in a situation where she's not comfortable in her marriage life, at least she know her rights,
Yeah.
how she can get divorced, things like that. So we are in more casual manner. And also we have expats as well with the certainty of law. So anyone can come here. We ask them to submit their question first because law fields are big,
Yeah.
And then so we know what type of question they ask. When they come, we can answer them if they have further questions. And after that, we give like a legal opinion.
Yeah.
What is related to their question.
And how long have you been involved with, legal aid to women and people in Bali and children and all that? Where does that go back to?
Well, actually, we started this on the 1st of October last year. And the center is not only helping people with the knowledge of law, because the center are founded by academia. We're also doing seminar, improving like law instrument, people skills, and also we have lawyers for charity, where lawyers give their first time for charity, and also we have law library, and further on we have law scholarship for women to be in a criminal lawyer, because there are a lot of women in the law field, but not many in criminal lawyers, and a lot of women are the victims of criminals.
Yeah.
In domestic violence especially, and we try to be equal, but sometimes there's certain empathy that only woman can relate to quickly.
Yeah.
So we're trying to have, whether we like it or not, that's the reality.
Yeah.
We are trying to have more women into the criminal law.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then the government pick up the idea, and they like it so much, and we are now under the one of the law senator, the head of the law in Bali, called Senator Weda Karma. So he's come to help us in whatever we need. Of course, we're going to apply to his office first. But that's good because, for example, like the case we had last night, we can help the senator to get help. It helps also to have things moving quickly with the help of the politician as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And what did you do before being involved with this?
I was involved in BIWA, Bali International Women Association. I was president for 3 years and vice president for 1 year. I'm aware of all the foundations because we used to help them as well to BIWA. And I used to live in the UK. I used to work in the law office before in the UK. I'm not a lawyer or I'm not in the law field, but I'm aware of the Western law. And my mom is a law professor.
Oh.
And I got a lot of influence from that,
Oh.
So I found there is a need for a place where anyone can get law information without any bias or any other.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's why we're trying to have the center of law for the people.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you where did you go to college?
In the UK.
Where?
In the UK, in Newcastle. But before that, I went to high school in the States, and I went to university briefly in the States as well.
Where exactly where?
I graduated from Illinois, and I went to IU in Bloomington briefly, and then continued my study in the UK at Columbia University in Newcastle.
Wow, that is something, huh? And how much time have you spent in abroad?
Abroad, I would say almost 18 years, 20 years.
20 years. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And
I left Bali in my early teens.
Did you say you left Bali when you were 18?
No, 15, 16.
Wow.
I graduated my high school in the States.
Huh. And you said you were in Illinois?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the southern Illinois.
Have you lived anywhere else in the United States?
I live in Indiana, in Bloomington.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, very nice town.
Huh.
University town.
Yeah.
So I feel fortunate. I understand the education system in the US and also the UK.
Oh, yeah.
There are plenty of ideas that I could bring from abroad to Indonesia, and also there are plenty values as well in Bali that is not in the UK or USA.
Uh-huh.
In Bali, it's so much the community living here, which is in the West is very individualistic.
Huh.
So it's hard to combine between the two.
Now, what's the name of the legal organization you're with again?
It's the People Law Center under the Duta Bina Buana Foundation. Also, we have a program under the People Law Center for Strict Family Justice. We help vulnerable women and children.
And I imagine it has a website, right?
The website's still under development because we need to do in English and Malaysia.
Yeah.
Because we just recently started last October.
Yeah.
Literally, we actually not ready, but we started it anyway.
So
we still, under development. Hopefully, we get it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 1 month or so.
Yeah. Do you ever give advice to any foreigners?
Yes, we do. We ask them to submit a question before coming, and then there's consultation, and then after that, we write a legal opinion.
Yeah.
And also, we work together with the immigration because during our launching with the government, the immigration also invited. And the senator wants a center, and he just certainty in law.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow. So, go on.
Our funding is solely by donation, so the donation can be cash or goods or anything that we need.
Yeah.
We do not litigate, but we can give you what law is applicable to certain things.
Yeah. Well, I will. Please send me, the
brochure.
Send me the name of the organization, how to donate, and all that, and I can put that at the first and at the end of the podcast. But
Okay.
That's
Well, we have a charity shop as well.
yeah.
Donation can not only be money, but also like any good for anything.
Yeah. That's really great. And so Katrinka will see you on Tuesday at a BWA meeting, I believe.
Yes. And we also have a small foundation with their advocacy work.
Oh.
Yeah. So because I realize it myself when I'm BWA, some of this foundation doesn't have lawyers, advocacy, and everything, so we can help them with that.
Yeah. So does this keep you pretty busy?
Am I pretty busy? No. Well, it's about like time management.
Well, okay.
You know,
Okay.
time is relative.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I like to add that we need to help more women and children because they're the most vulnerable one, and a lot of women coming out from domestic violence situation or even cannot get out from domestic violence situation due to poverty level and everything. So a lot of women coming out of this condition losing many things, their identity, their career, everything. So we're trying to help with that.
Yeah.
So we need your help as well, and we need your participation. Anyone in Bali can visit our center. Your thoughts, just being a friend of the people of the center. So if you have any emergency, we can spread the news, and anyone can help. Will be good. Every little help.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to be in the first response.
Yeah.
If we get a report, we're trying as much as possible. We have helpline number for domestic violence.
Yeah.
So if we get a call or anything, we need to respond quickly.
Yeah.
Like we got a call the other day. I'm not gonna mention details, but the mom is locked in the room, so we're getting a team there. We talk to the local villager, and then with information we get her out until she's safe. So and also this woman also needs friends. It's gonna be a long process until the woman and the children will be okay again. So not only financial, we need also your friendship, every little help. So please be our friend. So that's what I'm asking.
How has COVID? You started when you say October. You mean October of what year?
1st of October.
What
it's
year?
Like the Magna Carta in Indonesia.
What year? What year? 2020?
Last year.
You mean
2021?
2021. Wow. So you've just been going a few months. Wow.
We just been a few months, but we are lucky. The government picked it up, and they like us so much. They're launching with us now. So we have special relation with the government, with the senator who has the law in Bali. So, and also we are appointed by the government for expats. They can come here to get information of law, unbiased information.
Yeah. Yeah. You said they can.
Knowing the law, it helps because knowledge is power as well. So
yeah.
There's something more.
So there's an office where people can go, I assume.
There is in the foundation. You can WhatsApp the hotline number, which I will give it to you. So we can make an appointment, and also you can WhatsApp the question or email the question. So we are ready because law field is quite big.
But there's an office where people can go and meet and talk. Where
Yes,
is
you
it?
can come to the center in Galung.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes,
oh,
you can come to center. It's a big estate. There's a school there. There is a school as well. So this is a center to educate and empower. Empowering with the law, and later on we're gonna empower in different things. Financial empowerment, financial education is very important. But that's in a few years after we get it off the ground.
yeah, wow. Well, I wish you...
So please be our friend. Please come to our center. If you have any ideas, please come to talk. You know, so we can help each other.
Okay. Maybe, of course, I've seen you here. I don't tend to go very far away from where we live. Katrinka gets out more, but maybe someday we'll meet you over in Ballon.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. You know, for me, it's if we work together, we can help more people.
Yeah.
We can only be bothered to make things happen. We can certainly help people. Okay. If you have any questions, please WhatsApp me or call me, and also call the hotline number.
Yeah.
But what we really need now is friends of the People Center. So if you have any incident or anything, we can, spread the news. If, for example, we need something, then, actually little help.
Yeah.
And also this woman also, not only they need psychological help, they also probably need friends, mentoring spiritually, mentally.
Yeah.
That's a long way to do.
Yeah.
Long way to go to do.
Yeah.
We want to break the chain of domestic violence because any abuser is a man, and the son will say, "Oh, I could abuse my wife," and if a daughter then say it's okay to be abused in a marriage life. So we want to say that's not okay. Domestic violence is never okay.
Yeah. Well, I wish you great success in helping people. There's a lot of people that need help, and may.
We need your help as well, David. We need every help.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes a village. It takes an island to help island.
Yeah.
So every little help.
Yeah.
Even just a support, even just talking.
Yeah.
It helps.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, look, I really appreciate your talking with me and explaining all this, and I wish you great success in what you're doing. It's a very noble cause, and maybe we'll see each other in person someday soon. I doubt Tuesday, because we're going to Tabanan on Wednesday, my birthday.
Oh. Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Going over to a place in Batu Karu.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It'll be
that's really nice place.
Yeah. We've been there before, not to this particular place. Yeah, we like Tabanan. It's really getting away from the city.
It's nice and cool there, and also it's quite holy, mystical.
Yeah. Probably should bring a sweater.
The temple there is nice.
Huh?
The temple very nice. It's nice, not commercial.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely go there. We'll walk around a lot. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and I look forward
Enjoy.
to seeing you. I hope soon.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
That's good. Have a good weekend. Thank you.
okay. Well,
Okay, thank you, David.
thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care, bye.
So thank you very much, Ni Luh Sukasari. Thank you for what you do, and may your legal aid organization prosper, and may you continue helping people far and wide. So until next time, this is DC, poohbah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from sleepy Sanur with Dog and Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.